Shit.
Right, ready?
Hang on, we just do an intro, right? We come in from the side like this, James, with our backs, yeah. Right, ready? This is going to be like, welcome back to HFG, no, Flowers Road to Nowhere, innit?
Yeah.
Right, this is the first episode of Flowers Road to Nowhere.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
What, the Q&A?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I was just mugging you off, mate, to be honest.
Oh, really?
There was no such thing as an intro.
I was quite looking forward to that.
Welcome back to Harry Flower Golf, a new era in the sport.
Era, fucking hooray.
Today,
That's a bold statement, isn't it? A new era in sport.
A new era in sport in general, yeah. This is not just
your
in golf.
Tour, your Road to Nowhere's a new
No,
era
it's not even
in
the tour, it's just the channel. The whole...
That's such an outrageous claim.
Well, so's the fact that I'm going to win 22 majors, but
Yeah,
I don't rant
you
about
didn't
it.
prove that, did you?
Huh?
You never proved that, did you?
I reckon
Given up, haven't you? So.
I'm the only person on this planet who could win 5 majors in a year.
Yeah. The only thing you can do is win minors, mate. Okay. Go on then.
So Q&A, thank you all very much for everybody who took part. I'm so grateful, and I really don't know what I can give in return. Why? I don't...
Just give them your presents.
My presents?
Your presence is their presents.
Do I like some presents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't put that
You're
in.
staying very quiet.
You can't put that in.
Roles have changed since James is now the golfer, and I'm now like I've become the. I haven't really explained what I've done with the channel yet, so I can't really let too much go in this Q&A session. But he's become
It's all under wraps.
James has become very reserved.
You're very top secret, aren't you? Like the fact. No, I doubt anyone cares.
No, nobody really gives a shite.
Well then.
No.
Should we get into the Q&A?
Let's answer some of your questions. Oh, I almost pressed delete.
Let's answer some of your questions.
The ones you've asked.
Those ones.
Individually, each one of you.
Each one.
You've done a great job. I just want you to pat yourself on the back.
Give yourself a belly rub.
Because this is why. First question. Interesting profile.
Sorry?
That's a question.
Interesting profile.
Yeah, I think
Smiley face.
an equals and a backwards bracket is meant to be a question mark.
Maybe so. Interesting profile.
But thanks for the question. I don't really have an answer because it's more of a statement, but thank you. Are you planning on doing any course vlogs matches against viewers? I mean, I feel like this has been quite well documented over the past. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's really not happy about this.
No,
you're not happy about the fact that this guy's asked that, are you? Because
are you planning?
James, I've told them. I've released it on the channel. They know I'm doing this tour. Why do they ask these questions? Is what you said basically.
When?
Just earlier when we were having a brief
Did I?
look through. Yeah.
I must have been just having a rage mode.
He got pretty annoyed.
Are you planning on doing any matches against viewers? No, it's been clearly documented. I'd just like to hang on. I mean, a few, yeah. I'm not making much of an effort though. You know, just London, Wales, Midlands, Scotland,
Scotland,
Ireland as well.
Are you going to Scotland?
That's, you know, could be regarded as slightly racist, James, but we'll leave it in. None of you were offended by.
That's not racism. That's just impersonation. Impersonation.
Impersonation. He was correct. Yes, I should not be the one to judge on grammar.
Just impersonate a Scottish man.
Jesus Christ. Would you rather have to hit stingers every shot or never hit stingers again? I mean, I don't... What? Would you rather have to hit stingers every shot or never hit a stinger again? I mean... like...
You'd probably earn more money if you hit stingers every shot.
Yeah. I hit a stinger every shot.
Yep, just fin them.
Yeah, just thin them on purpose, to be honest.
Shank.
That's all they are.
Just aim left and shank it.
Oh, so many shanks. How tall are you? I'm 6'2" and a bit. How tall are you?
6'2" and 8 inches.
Wow,
I'm 6 foot exactly.
Eh?
Yeah.
I'm not that much taller.
On the dot.
Doesn't seem like that though when I look at you. You look
that's
you feel the
because
same
I'm
height.
more
Broad?
proportioned. Yeah.
Broader.
You're like 5 foot of a leg.
I'm of a fighting category. So I
No,
no
you're
longer.
not. You're in the bloody gazelle category, mate.
I'm like a silverback
You're
gorilla.
like Bambi on ice.
I've shaved my back hair.
That's good.
Yeah, look, that's better, isn't it?
When did you
2
shave
weeks
it,
time,
like
that'll be like
last
a
week?
forest. Huh?
When did you shave it? Like last week?
No, that was
You've
2
still
days
got
ago.
the weird like You've
fluffy.
got like sideburns on the back of your head. They're like backburns. I think we'll put it on the back burner.
I think I'm forming backbones to
There.
match my foot. What is it? What do we say in part 1 on your channel?
I don't know.
I'm forming backburns along with my schlid
fawning.
schlid fawning. Yes.
Yes. You haven't seen my Q&A. We basically realised that if Harry turns sideways, his head looks like an awning from a camper van.
We'll take a picture up
And
on
he also
screen.
has a large forehead, so we've combined the two for a fawning. His new name is Schlid Fawning.
Schlid fawning with a stripy top and some back.
Warning, it's Schlid Fawning.
That is just...
That's the intro to your new series, mate. Schlid Fawning's Road to Nowhere.
Sir, oh Jesus Christ! I just don't. I don't get
Schlid
it.
Fawning does stuff.
I've gifted James the golfing thing. I would deny that. I've given it to him.
Thanks.
I've
It's gonna be a long Q&A if we get this place, mate.
Yeah. Should we get through some questions, guys? Thanks, us. Oh, I just realised what's come up. How long before we see you fighting Conor McGregor on the UFC? Well,
UFC 250.
Nah, it's 289. But I think
Sorry?
289. Me and Conor.
289.
Yeah.
That's a while away, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a long time to train. So I just want to be ready for the fight.
Imagine that.
What do you mean? It's happening.
The flowers.
The flowers. I'm currently in good condition. I'm feeling fit. I'm feeling physically ready for the fight, and I'm looking forward to it. I think Conor is just as excited. Obviously, I'm grateful for him for bringing the money into the game, but I want to take his head clean off, and I will win that fight. So, moving on.
Fair enough.
Are you playing any competitive golf this year? No. Is your channel again allocated to this man here to play the competitive golf for this year?
So generous of you.
That's all right. I thought I'd let you do that.
Hopefully I'll do a better job than you did.
Yeah, you probably won't be too hard,
No.
to be honest, based on my results. Is your channel vegan?
What? Is your what?
Is your channel vegan friendly? And what views on troubles in Iran?
Terry Trap, it's Terry again.
Terry, mate.
Yeah, the guy
I
that
mean,
mugged you off in the last one.
I mean,
It's your chat.
Terry, mate, you got issues, didn't you, really? I mean, asking questions like that. Is your channel vegan friendly? I mean, what does vegan and Iran have to do with vegan? They'll eat something, mate, I'm
It's
sure.
like, more like, China.
What meat in Iran... No,
What meat in Iran?
What meat do they
Do Iranians eat?
eat?
Well, it's gonna just say.
Lamb, that's it, lamb. A lot of lamb. Why? Why are videos with you so hard to edit, mate? You come up with this right? And I'm like, you know,
need to put that in.
my career is over, James. If I were to, this is what people don't understand. We do these videos, and if any one of us were to upload the unedited version of our Q&As or podcasts or anything, we'll get onto the base channel why that was taken down in a minute, actually, because that's one of our questions as well.
Can you please?
We would have no career. We would be in
That
prison.
was probably the best pun I've ever made in my life.
Yeah, I know it was. It was amazing. But it was disappointing for me because I'm like, it's so good, but I can't put it in. Because we'd be arrested, James.
Oh, dude, that's so good as well.
I know.
That's so good.
And you'll never know what it is. Moving on. Do you still play golf? No, I played once in the last 12 weeks. Once in 12 weeks.
Yeah.
One round in 12 weeks. Do you think golf equipment is becoming overpriced? Should bigger brands be cheaper?
No shit.
Well, it's a difficult question because
I think all the brands should come together and form a pact that they're going to charge a maximum price.
Okay, but it's
for
hard.
golf clubs, and there's like a limit, like the legal limit in golf club heads, right? So there's a rule on that. The R&A should come in with. There's a maximum price that you're going to charge for a driver, a set of irons, because it's just ridiculous.
But it doesn't come down to the It doesn't come down to the manufacturer themselves. It comes down to the to the people who give them the materials, isn't it? So the people who give them the materials, also you got to take into account the rate of inflation.
No,
they're not upping,
they're not like, do you realise how much? There's like 3 middlemen by the time it actually gets to market, I think, or something.
That's what I mean.
So that's like some of it, but...
The majority probably, surely.
But it's nothing to do with like they're not upping prices based on how expensive titanium is. They're just making more and more money.
But when you think of the amount of... Well, I suppose, they're spending more money in research and development, which doesn't actually equate to big enough improvement in performance to justify the amount it costs.
No.
That was probably one of the best formed answers I've ever put together. So anyway, I actually have an active brain. People just sometimes don't realise that because I don't have the ability to put it forward sometimes.
It's like yipping around.
Well, that's what we called it earlier. I have
brain yips.
No, mind yips. Mind yips or brain yips. One of the two. I have every yip in the book, so... Tracking
update from FedEx. What the f***?
Right in the middle of a Q&A.
Oh, it's the putting arc. So the putting arc... companies that make the putting arc are sending me.
Carry on. Do you want me to start a new playlist on my channel called Follow the Journey? You can run that on my channel.
You about tomorrow? I'm in the office all day, so I've got a base for my gecko tour as well. So brilliant. Right, should we continue?
Was that a question? Is that a question on here?
No.
This is my video. This is my video. This is my area.
This is my house.
This is definitely Scottish. What's happening with your tour? Come on, boy. We need the answers.
Sorry? Do you want me to have a go at this?
What's happening with your tour?
What's happening with your tour? Come on, B. We need answers.
Yeah. So, we answered that in part 1.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot of time.
It's the same guy.
Oh, right.
He's not happy, mate.
It takes a lot of time to set stuff like this up. Like
Brandon.
We talked about in part 1.
Yeah.
And there is some... It's going to be huge when it comes along. It's just taking some time to put all the pieces together, and there's a lot of people involved. So, stay.
It's like a 1,000-piece puzzle.
Yeah, the final stage of it is
1,000-piece puzzle of a clear beach.
We're talking a lot of money to actually put this thing together. So
yeah, clear sand.
Yes. Next question. How do you feel about swag? What? How do I feel about it?
James Robinson.
No, hang on, let's stick to these 2 top questions first.
Sorry.
How do you feel about swag? Well, first of all, James has none.
Oh dear. Yeah. You are literally very gimpy, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Just I don't know. What do you think about swag?
Alright,
James has none.
Let's do it again.
It's like, Jesus, man.
What do you think about swag?
What do you think about swag, Stripe Man?
I think you have none.
No?
No.
Okay.
You had a really nice watch on the other day, and now you've gone back to the old gold watch.
You don't understand what Casios are, mate. So.
Jesus Christ. Favourite thing about me, and least for Conic. Oh my days.
You messed up James Robinson's question, didn't you?
Did I? I was going around a different direction. There. Has JW stopped ripping your hair yet?
No.
James, clearly not, mate. That's just never going to be stopped ripping into. Favourite thing about me and least thing. This is Conig. I think you need to answer this too.
What? You can't do it about yourself, can you?
No, this is Harry Connick asking about himself.
About him?
So Harry...
Oh yeah, make it all about him.
So yeah. Mr. European Tour out there, eh?
Right, so it's
travelling the world.
Favourite thing about me and least favourite thing.
Yeah.
I get on with him pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah, well, we spend too much time together. So
no, you just get on. You just have rocky relationships with everyone you come across. Don't you?
No, I don't. We haven't ever had a rocky relationship.
You come across.
Oh no, definitely in that sense, yes. In the sense of male individual friends, no. Not that I come across male individual friends.
Wow.
That would be
when the caravan
awkward.
comes out, you know.
Yeah, that'd be a bit scary. You know, too many.
Chill.
Seriously,
favourite thing about me. Favourite thing. That's a tough one, isn't it? Trying to find a favourite thing.
The favourite, I'm going to say the worst things first. Otherwise, the favourite thing's going to sound soppy, right? So the worst. I mean, I could reel off on my least favourite things about Harry Connick, right?
Sure
and they're all minor, right? Which is why I like you so much, Harry. But there's a few things which really get to me. Leaving sushi wrappers in the front seat of my car. Okay, every single trip. Leaving wrappers everywhere in general in my car.
It's just reflecting your OCD, basically.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
He comes into, like, he likes to make himself feel at home. He'll come into my house. He'll drink water. He'll drink.
Oh, you allow
he'll drink,
that, do you?
No. He'll drink. We have bottled water. He had almost a crate of bottled water the other day. That was meant to be for my day of golf the next day. He goes into my fridge, gets the smoked salmon, right? We know his whole smoked salmon and cheese thing. Just breaks a bit of cheese off with his hands, whacks it in the smoked salmon, and just like smearing it all over the place. Doesn't do it with a plate or anything. Shoves it in his mouth. Cheers for that, Harry. Yeah, nice one. Next thing, he's like, he hasn't even said a word yet. He's just walked in. You got any more food? And I'm like, just stood there. So I'm like, Harry, yeah, make yourself feel at home. That's fine. He was like, oh, yeah, sorry. Have you got any vitamin C tablets? I'm like, here you go. Yeah, sod.
Ryan's got vitamin C.
Yeah, Ryan's always on the vitamin C, isn't he?
High strength.
Yeah, he hoovers them up. My least favourite thing about, my favourite thing about Harry, is just a loyal, trusting mate. I don't think, yeah.
Best friend you've come across, isn't it?
He is my best mate. I think I wrote about 3 best mates. Probably you, Harry, and...
Yourself.
No.
Right hand.
John.
Oh, John boy.
John here.
John boy.
Hello, mate. You alright? See,
Are you talking to your microphone?
No, John.
Oh, right.
He's a lad, isn't he?
Good old lad.
Get on, John. Yeah, you're
John
right.
boy.
Yeah, we had some good times, didn't we? Yeah? Yeah.
You're not talking to your right hand, big guy, are you?
Hey?
What?
No, I'm talking to John.
So my favourite thing is the fact that Harry's gained some kind of European
You're
tour
right,
status, and I can use that in the title of my videos to get more views.
Oh, man.
No, I'm joking. Harry's a nice lad.
It sounds like you have a lot of great things to say about Harry.
He's a great boy. He's a good old chap. And he's also very helpful with his golfing knowledge, which is good. Least favourite thing, I don't know. I haven't really had any disputes or arguments with him, to be fair. So.
Oh, actually, no, because they already know. They watch the videos. You guys.
Oh, actually, I do have one. Actually, my least favourite thing is he's got this really bad ego with like how far he hits the ball.
Oh yeah, that's gone on for a
every
while.
time he'll if he'll hit if I've hit a good drive and he knows that there's going to be like a certain distance between, or like they're both in the fairway.
He's rushing up.
Oh, I've missed it. I've missed it so badly. Oh my god, that you're 20 by me. You know, there'll always be like a number, which is quite funny. Yeah, but
yeah, then he comes back. Like he'll talk to me. He'll be like, oh, like I know everybody says James hits it far, but like I think I was driving it past him. To be honest, today. Just drop you in it there, Harry. Like,
not the last time I played him. I was knocking my 3-wood by.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. But he just makes himself out to hit it like further than he actually does. But
he used to hit it far, but now he's lost like 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, but it's straight at James. He's just qualified for the European Tour, and we're sat here in the HFG office.
Probably the best bet. Actually.
On the road to nowhere. So you know, what can we say?
Good one. Ali Millington, best ball striking drill. I think you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah,
there.
that's this man.
I don't have drills for it, mate. Ball striking just comes through your loins. You got to feel it inside of you.
It's time played, and over the years, you can.
Either you're born with coordination, or you're not.
Yeah.
And also having a swing in the right place.
I think that's part of it. I think even if you're not born with communication, you can learn to strike a golf ball.
Communication.
If you're not coordination, you can still learn to strike it. But if you can turn up to the range, it's hard to explain because it is instinctive, and you can turn up to the range, and if you want to try and strike a golf ball, you can strike it. If you're having an off day, do you know what I mean? So like a lot of players, if they're hitting it like not great on a round of golf, they'll say, I'm just going to focus on striking the golf ball today, and that comes from an instinctive place. Do you know what I mean? So like that's the sort of thing that Garcia.
You'll never strike if you're swinging like Flower, basically.
Well, no, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of golfers are playing badly. They'll say, I'm just focused on striking it today. Actually striking the golf ball, because that's an instinctual thing. That's what they've done their whole life.
Probably just to get their head away from swing faults and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, next.
How's the tour looking? Good, very good. No shit, you reckon? You reckon I'll cut that out? yet again, another bit we just had a conversation about some pretty disgusting stuff which had been cut out. How are you funding everything? Do you have a side job or something? No, everything's funded through YouTube. Same for James. Both do exactly the same thing. I do cinematography on the side. James runs his online personal training business. How is that going? It's going quite well, isn't it?
No, I'm basically putting together some plans at the moment with this powerlifting guy, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course he set up that.
Yeah.
You're not talking about that yet, but you're keeping it hush-hush?
No, I'm not talking about it yet.
Okay. Well, on my side of things, I do photography and cinematography on the side so like a lot of the golf... So a lot of the time what I'll do when I'm like doing vlogs at certain golf courses, there'll be certain golf courses or resorts which will want photography or cinematography, like Stoke Park. I did a bit for them. So that's my job on the side of YouTube, and then obviously YouTube brings in revenue too. Plus,
not much for you though.
Not much for me at the moment, no. It's the first time I've uploaded in a while. And then sponsors on the side too. Why? This is the main question. And you mugged me off. You said, let me have it. Right, what did you say on the video? You said he's just gone off and done his own thing, like he always does.
Oh yeah, I just said it's impossible
Absolute
trying to organise
rubbish.
something with you because you're so flaky.
It was a mutual thing.
Well, actually, I'll tell you how this came about.
There we go.
So
Move over a bit.
One
you're out of
day,
frame.
One day, I was like, I wonder how the Bays videos are doing, and I tried to find the Bays videos, and Harry had deleted them all. And then I said, Harry, where are the Bays videos? And you're like, oh yeah, I've removed them. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I've removed them. Like, I just don't think
the thing is, there was a reason for
I don't
this.
think it reflects... Yeah, you had reasons. It doesn't reflect well on what I'm going to do and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you sure it's like a joint channel? You're meant to like consult the other person before you go ahead and just like remove stuff. And he was like, well, did you think that was wrong, did you, that I removed it? So basically that's how they're removed.
I didn't ask whether
You never asked for whether, you know, that would be good for us, but and then at that point I literally had a rage. I would have took his jaw off if I was with him.
You can take my jaw off, mate.
Mate, shut up. Don't even start with that.
You couldn't know.
Shut up.
You've just seen me fighting.
Yeah, I've seen you making weird noises.
Did you play him in the background?
Yeah. Oh, he's like adopted a different language whilst he's... So, yeah. I know you have to make noises when
What were we talking about? What was the question? The Bays channel.
The Bays channel.
Well, the Bays channel, it was a mutual decision.
Yeah, it just didn't... It's really hard when you're also trying to do your own channels to then do a joint channel to actually put time into doing that. Like, it's hard enough consistently uploading on one channel.
James, I'm not even going to get into that now. We'll get into that after the podcast. Anyway. So yeah, it was a mutual decision because YouTube does take up like a lot of time. It is more than a full-time job, like way more than a full-time job, let alone all the admin that comes with it, talking with sponsors and organising trips, all of it. It takes up a hell of a lot of time. So we decided for the minute it's probably not the best option to go for.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
No, we've got a couple more on community page. Never done.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm done, mate. I want to go to the gym now.
Hang on.
We'll give a squats in.
If there's anything different on it, oh mate, my f***ing neck is so up. I'm gonna die.
Yes, better watch it.
Oh god.
I'm not getting into
No,
this.
where's the weirdest place you've ever Where's the weirdest place we've ever shot ourselves? That's by Pat.
I don't think I've ever shot myself, to be fair.
I shot myself at Fingal Glen. And James, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weirdest place I shot myself was at Fingal Glen. And
you rubbed it in, didn't you?
Yeah, I rubbed it in and I sprayed it with deodorant because it creates a little cover over it once it dries. So it's happy days really, no smell, no mess.
Is that it?
Well, where have you shot yourself?
I don't actually recall.
That's a lie.
shitting myself. Probably did when I was a kid or something. Or
What about when you drink loads of
lactose?
lactose? You have loads of lactose. You must shit yourself then.
No, just
You're
get
always-
very bloated and gassy.
But no diarrhea.
Oh no, I can control myself,
Well, I can, but sometimes
Obviously
you just
not
can't.
at Fingal Glen walking down there. What hole was it?
I was like the 15th, mate. I've been dying for it the whole round.
So you just shat yourself.
I know where.
Well, it must have been from somewhere.
Yeah, it's directly out my anal passage. The
Thanks
thing
for-
you hate about yourself. What do you hate about yourself, James? I'll try and keep him for as long as I can.
I'm gonna leave in a minute. I don't know.
What do you hate about yourself? I don't know. What a narcissistic.
I'm actually trying to think of all the things I hate about myself.
He loves himself. He loves every bit about himself.
No, I would say probably the mental game or getting angry.
You do. That is the worst. Do you actually hate? So that's funny because that is like a double whammy. You hate the fact that you're angry. You get angry. You get angry at the fact that you get angry, which makes you like double short-tempered.
Yeah,
Like
I need to lengthen my fuse.
James gets angry and then gets even more angry because he's angry. That's just you written all over.
Don't get mad, get even, pal. Should be my new series. Don't get mad, get even, pal.
That's really shit. Golfing career regrets.
I'm leaving. All right, I'm going to the gym.
I'm not leaving.
I ain't leaving.
I think this is the one. Golfing career regrets. Well, James, I'll let you go after this. I know you're a busy man. All right.
What's your regret then?
Yeah.
Starting the game.
My biggest golfing regret was starting out. I should never have started it.
There we go.
Should never have even picked up that golf club and hit that first ball. That was the worst decision I
And then I
made.
wouldn't have had to meet you.
Because I was just about to say because it led to me meeting you, and you go and steal my joke.
Do you remember when I almost broke your leg at the golf club in the chipping area, in the bunker?
Yeah, it'd be a different story now, wouldn't it? I'm an animal.
Yeah, your legs are still... Oh,
Yeah, but they're quicker.
yeah. I almost broke his leg with a golf club, with a sand wedge. He was pissing me off because he used to be a little shit. He still is, but he was even worse. You could, intolerable little kid. And I hit him with a golf club and almost broke his leg. And then you literally, screamed, and I thought I'd killed you.
Did you think you did serious damage?
Yeah, I thought I'd actually broke your leg. And then I smiled and walked off.
How old are you?
I was about 17, I think.
Great, so it's child abuse. So I would have been 12. No, I was you were older than that. You're probably at 19. I was about 14.
No,
How old are you now?
You're
29?
4 years, aren't you?
Jesus Christ, you're 30 this year.
29.
30 this year, he is.
The scary thing is, you actually look older than me.
I don't look older than you,
With
James.
your head. Schlid forming. Schlid forming.
Schlid forming and fawning.
Warning.
That's the end of the. That's the end of the vlog. End of the vlog. End of the Q&A.
Yeah,
That's the end of the.
Checking the video.
Yeah, it's getting a bit cold now, isn't it? Thanks for checking the video out, guys. Harry Flower here, and James Wiltshire here. As always.
And Ryan Mapp.
Oh yeah, and Ryan Mapp, vitamin C.
Ryan Mapp's in spirit.
In the spirit and in soul and in nose. Thank you very much for watching this. Thank you very much.
40 sit-ups a day! 50
That's at
sit-ups a day.
72.
Do you actually track how many you've done?
Yeah.
Pull-ups? Or is that puke-ups?
Pull-ups. Can we sit down and do the intro?
BW squats?
Body weight, obviously.
I guess that.
Not very much.
No. Golf exercise.
Calf extensions.
Calf raises.
Do you want to sit down, please? Just very quick. Thank you very much for asking all of those questions. It's greatly appreciated, and thank you all very much for watching the channel. I'd just like to say, if you could leave a comment down below on your favourite part. Let's make up a stupid subject, James, like that guy does with glasses. If you could comment down below what colour your kettle is, I'd greatly appreciate it.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Why do people do that?
And one other question, which I've been really intrigued on, is...
How many did you have today? Leave your comments down below.
I just want to check that you're all hydrated and that you have perfectly clear urine. That's important.
Yes, send me your urine samples.
Send in your urine samples before the tour.
Yes, we'll be going for Ryan's and...
Yeah, Ryan's, that's it. Ryan's yeah. Ryan is mate. Right, anyway. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, remember to like the video. Leave your comments down below on the colour of your kettle or your urine.
Or how many you had today.
Yeah, or James's how many shit. Yeah. Don't forget most of all, and it's so important, and I hope that you do this. Leave your comments down below.